Happy Saturday, Striver. I hope today greets you with great peace, with a moment of relief or respite from what was a busy week, even if you still have plenty to do this weekend and this family time and this catching up time. And I just hope that the spirit of renewal greets you today. I always use the weekends with that mindset. I know that I had a busy week. And even in the weekend where often I work or I create or I got a busy schedule with family or friends or outings or running errands, I still had that mental mindset to use the convenience of the calendar to remind myself to chill a little bit, to mentally take the edge off, not to be as, urgent or as tense or as, what we just call high performing in that intensity way. I just kind of go with it and allow a little bit of a lighter energy and mood in, even though, again, I might be busy just like you might be. I hope today you remind yourself of that. I'd love to also share today just a simple idea, notes of appreciation. Many of you know every single day I send 5 audio texts to people. These are audio texts often to friends, family, former clients, old friends, new friends, acquaintances, celebrities, team, nephews, whatever it is. Just send out a bunch of audio texts encouraging people. I make myself send 5 a day. And I think what would be useful if you're not doing that already is to try. Even if you just send out 1 a day, you'll feel better. These notes of encouragement are simple ideas where you might say, hey, just want to let you know I'm thinking of you. I love you. Or, hey, I know you last week, was a busy week and you achieved X, Y, and Z and just want to celebrate you. I know sometimes the path of success is lonely. Sometimes you might just reach out to someone and say, hey, I know you're doing great things. It's been a while since we talked. I just want to cheer you on, tell you I appreciate you. Whatever it is, could you send 1 today? Maybe there's somebody from your past who you haven't connected with for a while, but they made a big difference in your life. And your notes of appreciation practice could be reaching out to an old teacher or mentor. Every few months, I send out notes to my old teachers who really believed in me. I share in High Performance Habits about a teacher who was monumental in my life, a high school journalism teacher who kept me in high school, who helped me through difficult times, and who also taught me about the ideals of journalism, of writing, of photography, who really honored and honed my artistic impulses and was a great mentor in my life, almost like a second mom. Just an amazing person. So I'll just send out a note once in a while. I think you might have some people who are old friends who at that stage of your life were just, they were just the right person at the right time to support you or believe in you. Maybe you haven't talked to them for a while. Maybe send them a note today. In fact, the simplest and most elegant thing you could do today is open up your journal after this daily fire and just capture who are some of those folks from your past who you appreciate and honor and respect, and they were in your life at just the right time for the right reason, but maybe you're not in contact anymore. Maybe you can send them a note of appreciation. I'm pretty extreme at personal development, as you know, so I've done this practice with old folks from my life who I don't keep in contact with and don't want to, but they were at the right place, including some exes. I've literally, don't worry, everything's fine. I've sent out notes, so hey, you know what? Just cheering you on. I really appreciate that time in our life. Hope that you're great. Nothing weird, nothing out, not trying to create connections, but rather just honoring people for different parts of their life. I reach out to old bosses. Really. I reach out to a bully one time, just somebody who was, awful to me, and had a connection with a friend and just basically DM'd this person and said, hey, I want to let you know that there was a stage in my life when I was really fearful and you were really hurtful. And I actually write this note not to say anything rude, but rather to appreciate that our lives interconnected when they did, because that situation made me stronger and more empathetic. I actually hope that you're doing well in life. I know that sounds really weird, but there's something about me you should know. I don't have any regrets, and I don't have any negative feeling to any persons in my life. Even a person who in my younger youth had, been involved in, or I'd been involved in a relationship with that led me to suicidal ideation. I believe that everybody we met along the journey was there to help us learn, to help us grow, to help us get better, even if at the time it was awfully painful. I just believe that some I don't know, there's a reason. And I know that is a little bit overly optimistic, and some people don't like that because maybe it sounds too faithful or too Pollyannish and the ideals that maybe no, Brennan, there are some people out there who are actually terrible, and it's terrible that I intersected with them. I get that. I've been punched in the face quite a few times in my life, and I don't care to revisit those folks either. So this is not an encouragement for you to reach out to everybody in your life. I just like to offer those examples, from bullies to exes to old mentors and old teachers to old friends who were just in the right place at the right time. Just some examples, because I don't know who you should reach out to, but I bet you do. I also want you to make sure you don't neglect having a weekly practice of appreciation to those who are in your life right now. You have coworkers or team or family or friends or kids or people in your life, neighbors, who deserve a shout out for their encouragement, for their place in your life, for their hard work, for their belief in you. And I've always felt that the more you send out notes of appreciation to others, the more the universe hears it and says, this is a person who is grateful for the goodness that they are receiving. Let's open a gate to more goodness for them. For me, as a person of faith, I believe that God just says, hey, this is a grateful person. Let's keep delivering the goods. They appreciate it. Whether you believe that or not, I just feel like maybe there's some people. And last, if you want to do a really cool journal activity today, would you write a note of appreciation to yourself from yourself 5 years out? What does that mean? Imagine that you're 5 years out from today and you've succeeded. You've achieved your dreams. You are having a time in your life in which there's a lot of momentum, abundance, health, positivity. And you're looking back and writing a letter to your current day self. And I'd like you to write that letter in your journal here in GrowthDay and just have that future self point out a few things about yourself that are positive. Maybe recognizing your strengths, maybe appreciating the hardships you've been through, maybe just saying a few nice things, maybe just a few notes of encouragement. I love to do that. I think sometimes we get caught up in the busyness of today, the kids, the family, the team, the finances, everything going on, and we just forget what we are going through, how much it is. And so even if we're overwhelmed or we're tired of it all, or we're a little discouraged, what happens is we lose perspective of how far we're coming. And we lose the appreciation of ourselves that we're still going. Maybe give it a try. You might find it to be a pretty powerful journal activity. I want to end this with just another note of appreciation to you, the person listening to this right now. I appreciate you listening to these daily fires. I appreciate you making personal development a priority every day. As I shared earlier this week, we passed 1 million plays of these daily fires, which I can't even believe. I mean, we're just kicking off Growth Day, and you're helping us build a worldwide community of people who are really striving for the next level of success. We're building this culture here of high performance, of people really reaching for the next level of enjoyment in their life, another level of aliveness or connection, another level of meaning and fulfillment, another level of growth. And I just love that you've been along with this journey, no matter how long you've been with us. Thank you for sharing the message of Growth Day. We're building the world's #1 personal development app, and we are doing it together. And that's why I appreciate you, because we all know here every day is a great day to grow.